So, I want to kind of talk about this. I going to completely skip the intro because I kind of want to talk about this real quick. And number one, for all y'all Thomas fans, show something. It, like, like if y'all ain't got the news, Thomas fans, um, another, I think what, 3 seasons basically. I don't know if the second one's going on right now, but 2 more seasons has been greenlit for All Engines Go, and now they are calling it seasons 27. Actually, I'm going to go through the article right here. Mattel announces global renewal of hit animated series Thomas and Friends All Engines Go. I know, that sucks. Hit announced the renewal of Thomas and Friends All Engines Go, the highly successful animated series based on Thomas the Tank Engine, for 2 additional seasons. Obviously, Nirvana Studios beginning co-productions with Mattel Television, and two new seasons set to deliver in 2023, building upon the epic reception. Emphatic, I don't know. To seasons 26, it was the reaction to season 25 was no one liked it, except for like maybe 5 people. Then season 26, no one cared because we knew show's story. We ain't watching it because it ain't good. Introduction to the series' first autistic character, Bruno. I don't even care at this point about like nice. They got an autistic character. Nice. Bruno the Brake Car. Seasons 27 and 28 will continue to broaden the global viewership of the celebrated series, comprised of 26 11-minute episodes, with each series including its own 60-minute special. I'm not going to read about the 27, but like, okay, here we go. Seasons. This is where I know I cannot. This is where I know this. They're attaching it back to the series, the main series. Global distribution agreements for season 25 and 26, the most recent seasons of all Tom's Friends All Engines Go. It was first going to be a new season of the main show. Then they detached it because everybody was on them because now they detached it. Now everybody is quiet and not talking about it because they know that it sucks. Now they decide, oh, we just gonna reattach it. We just gonna reattach it, add some more seasons. I need. Yeah, y'all already know how I feel about it. And if y'all in the fandom, everybody feels the same way. We don't like it. It ain't good. It's not Thompson Friends. Simple as that. Simple. I'm just gonna. And that's basically it. There's not really much else to say. So there's no way, like, there's no way Mattel's gonna fix this. They're not. They're not. That's the simple thing. They're not. They don't want to. They're not going to try to. Whenever they get criticism, they're going to either try to quiet them down, or I make the bare minimum improvements. I mean, bare minimum. I mean, literally do with literally nothing or do barely anything. Like, when they when Big World Big Adventures was getting destroyed and stuff. Oh, season 2, they had reoccurring characters in like season 23 and 24 or something like that, or season 22 or something like that. When they were getting dragged under the mud, they were doing that. I think they had like a bunch of reoccurring characters or something like that. Well, what does that mean? Absolutely nothing. What? And they were getting flack for for All Inches Go coming out. Oh, it's gonna be a separate series from the main series. Well, guess what? Why are you still making it? You can make it alongside it, and no one would care. No one would care. You're just gonna make it alongside. Now it's the only thing coming out new for Thomas and Friends. Because guess what? They did. They originally wanted as the main series, part of the main series. Then when they got flack for it, they moved it to a side series so everybody could get off of them. Now everybody's not on them. No one's talking about it. No one's caring. The only new thing we talk about is the new wooden railway items, which I'm gonna be honest, they look alright. I ain't got one of them. They look cool. The bad thing is, they still got the orange skull faces. They still do. They still do. They still do, bro. I'm sorry, bro. That was the closest we can get to actual real good. Like, I don't think the show under Mattel is going to ever be at least decent. Like, I think they're going to still go on. They're still going to try to ride this out. And, like, I don't know why they trying to hoard the little bit of attention that they have out of this show. Like, they could get so much better attention off of actually putting effort into it. Like, there's no short term money. Like what? After one railway is gonna be the only thing that most Thomas fans are gonna get. And if they mess it up with one railway, like they start putting some of the All Inches Go characters in it, or they start messing it up, or start cheapening it up, then they done. They no one's gonna buy it. Like no one bought any of the Big World Big Adventure stuff. Like, and now with Playroll going into the All Inches Go thing, the only thing that is really there is one railway and maybe the old stuff for Playroll. I don't know if they're gonna produce any more good characters, because low key the designs are just kind of bad. Unless they start re-releasing like old characters that are from the old days, like early 2000s or something, or like characters that never got a motorized version. I don't know. That's a question we can hopefully have an answer to. We don't know. Also, I'm currently working on watching like a Thomas DVD. Not the actual DVD, but like my playlist of the DVD on YouTube and reviewing the episodes of that. So that will be coming like I think the 30th or something like that. I'm almost done watching the episodes now, so I just need to finish the script, watch the episodes, finish the script, and then bam, I'm done. Like, once finish the script, record the video, edit the video, and then we done. Like, on like a serious note about this, to end this on a serious note before I go on to my next topic. who, how can this show get fixed? And I want to talk about how can this show get fixed. Obviously, number one thing, get Thomas and Friends out of Mattel's hands. Like, as long as Mattel is on, then Thomas, it's gonna be as long as the show is gonna be horrible. Simple as that. Find an owner who cares, who will actually care or put effort into it. Will put effort into it. Will put effort. Will try to find some because we'll try to find some. We'll try and make it good with the best effort they can. Find writers because you're gonna have to find people because now it's starting to drop in the value of Thomas and Friends and the amount of people who want to be supporting it. It's going to drop every single year that Mattel keeps going on. So why not? And I think this is what they should have done after. Maybe they should have tested it on scope, test it out, see how it goes. If they don't like it, if the fans don't like it, and it doesn't bring them money, and it don't get good reviews, then they're like, oh, hey, this ain't working. This show ain't working. We can't find. We don't know what to do with it. We ain't making money. Let's sell this thing off at the. Obviously, it's not as highest because the highest, at least in the last 2 or 3 days, in the last decade or so, was that range between 2015, range between like 2013, 14, and like 2017, 2018. That was when it was at its highest in the last 10 or 20 years. Ever since Magic Group. That was at its highest value. Obviously, you're not going to trade at its highest value because you can kind of build more off of it. But if they weren't thinking, and they tried to do whatever they wanted to do, failed at it, 2020, 2021 should have been the period where and they start putting it on the seller block. They start putting it on the trade block as our NBA fellows be doing. Put the show on the trade block. See who wants it. See who wants to actually, and see if they can raise their value of the show. If they can raise the value of the show to where if they don't want it anymore or they can't do it, they can be able to move it on at that higher value. 2020, 2021, even now, is a good point where you like, where Mattel should be looking at the show and be like, we gotta put that thing on the trade block. We gotta sell this thing off because this ain't making us money right now. We just basically wasting our own time doing this. We're wasting our own time doing this. We're wasting money. We're wasting workers. We're wasting people's time. We don't know what we could do. No one's caring about the show. No one's watching the show who avidly, outside of like 4 or 5-year-olds, which outside of little kids, and like you want to be able to have a show that can stick with people, not just from the ages of 3 to 5, but like as they get older. So when they have kids, and when those people have kids, they can pass it on and can help them pass it on instead of maybe having it stick for a little bit and then they forget it all again, and they can't pass it over to the kids because they forgot about the show or they don't care about the show as they did, or they don't care about the show, or they don't like the show now because it wasn't good. It might have been good at that time, but it wasn't good now when they're looking back. They had to. And if Mattel can't do it, why they, like, The goal is to make the show good for everyone. Because no matter what, no kid is just gonna be sitting there watching TV on their own, or watching tablet on their own, or watching the phone on their own, especially if they're under 5 years old. There's gonna have a parent. So why, it's the same thing with books, with the railway series. Why make it just aiming at the kids when the poor parents, the poor grandparents, aunts, uncles, even older siblings have to sit there and watch it? Have to sit there and be with them because they want to watch the show, but obviously they're so young. You don't want to just leave them alone for too long. Obviously, so what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Because what are you thinking? What part of the show are you thinking of? Classic series, Brenner era. Even I can even say this: the hair to extent. Not all hair, not even 75%, maybe even barely 50. But the good in the hair, the good, the great in the hair, you can definitely add that too. You can add that too. That's what makes a show stick. Because guess what? There's going to be people who watches the show with their little kids, or even the fact that maybe those kids are so enticed to it that they want to go out and get it. They want to go out and watch it with y'all. There might be some kids who want to watch it with their parents so they can see how good the show is to them. And like, now you sitting there having to watch what you think is garbage and what you think is, and what your kid thinks is good. Like obviously it's aimed at obviously children, but it's not the sole purpose. It's not the sole watch. It's not the sole thing. These kids are going to grow up, and guess what? You want to know the reason why SpongeBob was so popular? Because it sticks with you. You want to know why all these shows, like, I don't know, Mickey Mouse, all these Disney shows, they are so popular because they stick with them. They stick with the people. They are good. They are so good that they stick with them. Even I know a lot of people. There's a lot of people around my age who still go back and watch Disney movies, Disney shows. Who still go and watch them because they good. Because they are good. Because they are good, they can stick with it. It sticks with the person. You want to know why certain genres are popular to certain people, or why people like certain things? Because it sticks with them. You want to know why a person likes a certain show or a certain thing? Because it sticks with them. It sticks with them. What part of All Inches Go sticks with people? What part? What part of the show All Inches Go sticks with people? They might watch it, they might like it, they might purchase a toy or two, but in a few months, maybe even in a year, they're not going to watch it. They're not going to like it. They're not going to think about it. They're not even going to think about it. It's going to be long going out their brain. It's not sticking. It might stick for A little bit, but it won't stick for long. It don't have that sticky power to it. The classic series, the railway series, Brenner's, Brenner's hit entertainment at its highest. The show at its highest was able every episode to stick with you. The lessons stuck with you. Would stick with you for as long as you live. The morals, the show would stick with you. Would stick with you. It would stick with you. You will be still thinking about that episode or that show for years. You will still be thinking about it. You might have lost the interest, but you still think about it every once in a while. And you might go back. And you might start liking it again. You might start having it. You might even have so much stuff too. If you do lose it a little bit, if you lose it, you still have the stuff to pull you back in. Because it was able to stick with you for so long, or for so long, you were able to collect toys, books, think about it so much. Even when you do fade away a little bit, it always starts to pull you back. Because you have that stuff, you have those memories. You might even be able to pass it on to young ones, not even like kids, like not even like your own kids. Maybe you have a little niece, you have a little nephew, you have little cousins and stuff that you be around and stuff. Maybe you have little siblings. Who knows? But you are able to put them onto that show, and it sticks with them. So even when you do fade from it, they gonna still want it. They gonna still wanna be around it. So they just gonna pull you back. Gonna pull you back. It's gonna be with you. That was the show. That was the show. That was the classic series. That was the Brenner. That's the thing that Mattel needs to think about. Is this going to stick with the viewers? Is this going to be in the viewer's brain? They're going to think about it for a long time. They're going to want to be around it. They're going to want to learn more about it. There is nothing Orange is going to do to stick with a kid. That could stick with the viewer. That can make the viewer interested in more, want to dig deeper. There isn't. It's just in the moment stuff. It's all in the moment, not the long term. And that's what I feel like, and everybody feels like. They thinking what money we can make right now, but they ain't thinking about the money that they still could potentially make in the future. The money that could last long. They think about that short-term money. You might, and this is a little bit of life advice. Don't think about the short term. You might not get as much now as if you were to go out and do something for the short term. But in the long run, you'll be thinking, I almost made that choice. I almost went for that choice. That short-term choice that could potentially backfire on me. I almost went for that. But I went with the long-term decision. Because I knew it might not start off with big things, but it's going to build up. It's going to build up to a huge thing. That's what Mattel needs to think about. Not the short term, but the long term. That's what I gotta say today, man. don't have that much else to say, man. None. Um, uh, took the PSAT today. Um, gotta go back to school tomorrow, bro. I had a 3-day weekend, and yesterday I did not want to wake up. Like, I did not want to get out the bed. Cause I was tired. I did not want to go to school. Like, it was 3 days. I just got done with a week of school. Yeah. I might be doing another. Obviously, I'm thinking of doing a lot of, at least a couple more. Obviously, I got the one I'm working on right now, but I think I want to do at least a couple more Thomas related 31 D&D videos. And I think the first two videos, I think it was the what happened to Thomas the Tank Engine video, and I think the real downfall. I think those could be counted as 31 D&Ds, even though they're not official ones. So I can just put that in the playlist. But like, I man, man. I think I've been just like chilling. I've been chilling this this week, bro. I was hooping yesterday. I'm going probably gonna hoop later today, and then I'm gonna be hooping after school for conditioning. So yeah. I got nothing else to say today. I don't got that much to say at all. Like that was the main. Like, I think I looked. I think I might have thought about it for like, cause I was like just chilling like on my phone in the bathroom, just like chilling, looking through stuff, and like I remembered about the Mattel stuff. I'm like, are they producing a new season, like new stuff for like the main show, or All Just Go? And then like I found it was All Just Go, and when I looked through it and stuff, I'm like, oh my goodness. And I was just like thinking to myself like, I'm making a video because like it's a topic, like it's definitely a topic, and I think a lot of like these like a couple of these like a couple of these podcast episodes, I'll be thinking of the topic like minutes before. Like I'm like maybe I use the bathroom before then, and then like I'm just like scrolling through the stuff and I like find something to talk about, and then like bam, I got something to talk about. So yeah. So like yeah. Dang, my left knee is just stiff right now because I've been sitting in a chair for the last 30 minutes. So yeah. Uh, I hope you guys liked this video. I know I ranted a lot today. Yeah, 30-minute video almost. Yeah. I hope you guys liked this video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, bro. Like, please, I want to get to like at least 30 subscribers by the end of the year. 30 subscribers, that's not too bad. Not too bad. Yeah. I think the next episode will be my 50th, so I'll be talking about the 50th anniversary back. I'll be talking definitely a lot in my next one. So yeah. Subscribe if you're new. If you want to be a part of the movie I'm working on, just DM me on Instagram. Like, I don't even care about the script link. Just DM me on Instagram. If you want to be a part of it, like if you want to do voice acting and stuff, I think I got a couple of spots left. So if you want to, let me know. DM me on Instagram if you have Instagram. So yeah, if you have Instagram. So yeah, um, um, I hope you guys liked the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Social media links are gonna be down in the description. That's a. I'm social media links are gonna be down in the description. Come on, go and follow my social media links. Come on, bro. Go and support. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye. I'm out. Peace.